Hey there, Shoo Doodlers. Today I am doing a Penni and Benni thing, but actually it's really all about Penni. And so I'm just going to do sort of things like get something done like this. So what is it about? Well, this is a Throwback Thursday thing for Penni and Benni. It's a bit silly. I know, I'm just trying to get this to fit. So I'm doing a which do you think Penni was? Was she Posh Spice or was she Baby Spice? Because I think she's one of those two. I think she wanted to be Posh Spice, but she just wasn't. And so I think really she's kind of Baby Spice. And so I'm just kind of doing that. So that's going to be Posh, and here we're going to have Baby. And I've been noticing on Instagram and things, you get these A and B kind of question kind of things, and I didn't realise quite how kind of anime Baby Spice was actually. So, yeah, it's all sort of coming together. I hadn't really thought of that at all. I think she must be more like that. So now I just want to kind of draw these two versions of it, two very kind of different versions. I think she's going to have whiskers pointing down in a very kind of she's going to have that. I think we need kind of quite a lot of she's going to look kind of well, Posh always kind of looked didn't she? Yeah, I think that's something like it. And so I'm going to sort of come up and down, and we're going to come down and around, and then we're going to want sort of something like this, I think, something like that. And so that will sort of come up there, and then we want to have that sort of attitude that Posh had. She was all attitude, wasn't she? Very funny. And then we're going to have a quite a low belt, so there's a very mini skirty kind of look. And so we want to have her in heels. Oh, that's not very terribly good heels, are they? But never mind. And more heels. And like I was saying last time, this isn't really about accuracy. It's about speed and about the moment. And she's a fashion blogger. Fashion and lifestyle blogger, should I say. So so it's all about, you know, that kind of instant Instagram kind of thing. So although I'm actually taking my time, it isn't like an immediate Instagram sort of, and let me concentrate. I need to get this kind of innocent kind of, I'm going to give her an enormous kind of JoJo bow, I think. And so what was I saying? So it's like, it's about speed and immediacy. And let's get this arm in there while I'm still concentrating. So it's kind of about immediacy, as you would, you know, in an Instagram kind of thing. Take a pic and post it. And so that's the kind of thing that I'm wanting to do. That's the kind of, oh, I think we need straps there as well, don't we? Probably, yes, I should think so. And so let's think about this. I'm going to do her, that feels about right, and then we're going to have some kind of, and then we're going to have great big ridiculous spice boots. Not space boots, spice boots. And so yes, that looks about right. I made sure that's absolutely dry before I erase all those pencil lines, because otherwise that's going to get very messy. I think we need to have a bit of a collar there, a neckline rather. Oh, you see, that's what happens. That's what happens. I'm going to fix that on Photoshop. I want to do all the pinks first. This is very much an evolving kind of project, and I was awake last night at 4 in the morning or something and thinking about this, as you do, and I kept thinking that I wasn't quite happy about something. And one of the previous pictures that I did of Penny dressed up as Cher in a Christmas show, and she was showing quite a lot of her chest, and I went and put stripes in there. I thought, it's just not right, it's just not right. And I thought, no, she needs to have a kind of a pale chest, as cats quite often do. They have a pale underbelly, don't they? So I'm trying to think. I'm thinking that I'm going to do that green one. Yes, I think that's what it needs. Oh, quick, let's get rid of that. I had a little blob then, didn't I? Someone would have spotted that going, ah! So I managed to fix that. And again, I've just been thinking here that I really should have... I'm just going to try and get this pink out of there, because she needs to have kind of knee-high socks. And so then I can give a bit more pinkness underneath there. And a bit more around the sides, maybe on the top there, a little bit more pink in the hair. Ears. And again, I think you need a little bit more kind of pink shadowiness. Oh, that's just too much, isn't it, there? And we'll have a little bit there. So as I was saying, yeah, so I decided she needs to have a more subtle chest, which is going to be a kind of a pale creamy kind of colour, I think. So so I've got to be working on that, and as I say, this is an evolving project, and I've been thinking about what do Penni and Benni think about being in this and being in a blog. And I think it wants to be a very knowing kind of thing, like they know that I'm the manipulating them, and that they know that I'm here, but in a kind of a weird sort of way. So they know that I am them and they are me. And it is a little bit weird being Penny, because the more I do this, the more I realise, the more I really I'm very fond of Penny already, and the more I kind of identify with her, and I kind of feel like I want to kind of sort of blog her, and then I got a feeling Benny might, no, he won't disappear. He's just in the back. I think maybe what will happen is that over time, because I've got various books I want to do with them in, and I think over time, I think one will take over for a bit, and the other one will kind of go into the background, and then they'll kind of like a tag match in wrestling, I suppose, and then they'll just kind of keep taking the strain from each other. And as one new interest comes along, I'm just going to try and get this kind of colour. I think maybe it needs a bit of kind of Naples in there to get that. Oh, I'm flicking colour all over the paper here. So we want to get this. This was a particular dress and outfit that Emma Bunton, Baby Spice wore. So I thought that's what I would do. She didn't have this though, she had her hair up in pigtails, but I don't want to start putting hair on penny. That just somehow wouldn't seem right, I don't think. To do that. And now these are kind of white boots that she's got, so kind of a bluey, shadowy kind of thing coming down there like that. And then I think we can kind of emphasize them by putting some shading on the side. And we're going to need some stripes. A bit of stripy arms, stripy tail, and stripy legs. Doesn't quite go with the posh look, does it? I think you'd have to be a very sophisticated black cat to be to be posh. I think she's definitely an Emma Bunton, and I just got. And if we kind of move forward to today, if you don't live in the UK, you won't know who on earth I'm talking about. But I suppose she's more of an Emma Bunton for today. If you don't live in the UK, you won't know who on earth I'm talking about. But I suppose for today, she's more of a kind of a Holly Willoughby, I suppose. In fact, maybe Holly Willoughby ought to be her big big heroine that she's kind of copying. I think we need a little bit of sort of something in there like that. So just that bit more like that, and maybe a bit. Oh, that's probably too much, isn't it? Probably want a bit there. And along there. And I don't think this dress is quite dark enough for a posh yet, is it? It needs to be a bit more kind of definite. So who was your favourite Spice Girl? What was your favourite Spice Girl song? I was actually a bit of a Spice Girl fan. That my daughter was just the right age, and so we had a lot of Spice Girls going on in our house at the time. And Mrs. Rayner and my daughter actually went to see the Spice Girls when at their height, and a jolly good time they had. Now I think what we need to do is to get some green in these eyes. But then we need to get nice baby blue in these eyes, don't we? Like that. Like that. Fab. There we go. I'm very happy about that. I think I'm just going to try and tidy this up a bit to get that angle in the shoulder there. Good, so that's all set for Thursday's blog. Throwback Thursday. That'll be quite funny. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to the Shoo Rayner drawing channel and keep coming back for lots more drawing videos every week. And in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.